Good morning, it's 8 o'clock, I'm Carl Greenwood. Welcome to The Bay on 96.9 and 103.2 FM. We're 1 year old today. Thank you for making the switch.
Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in. Then I watch them roll away again. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia.
Hi, good morning. Welcome.
We're shortly expecting two special guests here in the studio to cut our first birthday cake. They're Joyce Taylor, the Mayor of Lancaster, and Bob Smithers from Granada Television. A year ago today, the Bay was launched by Commander Jim Boyd of the Trident submarine HMS Vanguard at Barrow. And now, 1 year on, we're going live by ship-to-shore phone to HMS Vanguard, which is at sea on operational duties and has surfaced specially to put in a call to the Bay. Commander Boyd, good morning to you and your crew from everyone here at the Bay and all our listeners.
Good morning to the Bay and all the listeners. This is Commander Jim Boyd from the control room in HMS Vanguard at sea. Happy birthday to the Bay and all the listeners. I remember well the first day, and I hope you have a successful year in the year to come.
My name's Paul Miller. I'm the manager of Marks & Spencer in Lancaster and Kendal, and I'm here today because I'm very pleased to come and help celebrate your first birthday. I just look forward to doing more business with you. It's important that it's well focused. It's important that the price is right. But I'm sure that we can see you again.
My parents live in the area, so the Bay actually is quite a special radio station to me. I saw it in its development stages. I know Lancaster, I knew what it was like without a radio station, and I know what it's like now it's got its own radio station, and I can spot the difference.
I think recently with the Bay's successful results, people are recognising that local community radio does work, especially in an area like this, and it can be successful.
At the moment we're doing an advert on the Bay Radio to introduce people to Granby and tell them what we're about, so we're good to celebrate with you this morning.
Well, basically we decided to advertise for the Bay very shortly after its inauguration in March of last year, and after a very, very successful start we've progressed and done better and better almost every month. I think we were on the air probably 6 months last year, and every month was extremely successful for the company, so I've come to celebrate with them today.
I'm Jim Mason, Chairman of Lancashire Enterprises, and I'm here because I'm a customer. I actually advertise on this station. The advertising has been super. It's done a great deal for White Cross, the site with which we are promoting on this station.
Well, Lancashire County Council is the major provider of local government services in this area. Because our county is large, it's often difficult to provide very local news in very localised areas. Through Bay Radio, we've been able to give details of what we're doing here in North Lancashire directly to the people. Bay Radio has made an additional contribution to existing broadcasting facilities, and it's been special for us, giving special news to this very localised area.
We've been with you for 1 year. We've just renewed the contract for a second year, which shows how satisfied we are, I guess.
I think the Bay has terrific style. I love dealing with all of the people here, who are all very different, but they're very professional. They're good fun, and they produce quality work.
Well, I'm Bob Smithers from Television, the Lancaster News Post, which I run, and this is the side of Bob Smithers that you don't normally see. But I'm here to celebrate with Bay Radio. I'm going to cut the cake as well, isn't that marvellous? But in the meantime, a little fresh air, good cigarette, breakfast was fabulous.
The reason I'm here today is that my head offices are based in Lancashire, and we've used Bay Radio to advertise pontins to the listeners of this area.
The event is fabulous. I mean, they've really organised it well. The young people from the Catering College have done a fantastic job. Kedgeree, I haven't had it since I was in India, dear heart. Wonderful stuff.
I think it's it's a great turnout, and it's a credit to everybody who works there that they can get everybody along such early hours of the morning.
My personal relationship with all the people in the Bay is very, very good indeed. Excellent team of people.
The Bay, 96.9 FM and around South Lakeland and Kendal on 103.2 FM. It's Tuesday, March the 1st, 1994. The Bay is 1 year old today. And having a birthday wouldn't be a birthday without having a Bay birthday cake. And here to cut the cake is Joyce Taylor, the Mayor of Lancaster. Joyce, it's over to you. The cake is shaped in a shape of a radio, and Joyce Taylor is now cutting the cake down the middle, right through the 96.9 FM frequency.
Well, it gives me great pleasure to cut the cake today on the Bay's first birthday, and a really splendid birthday it is. The place is packed in here, lots of people enjoying themselves, real party spirit, but I think it just reflects the community spirit of the Bay Radio, which has brought a lot of happiness to a lot of people. It's very popular. I love it to listen to it in the morning. I'm sure a lot of other people do. And at last we've got a radio that provides the type of music that I like, and I know a lot of other people like. Not just banging away all the time, but really nice music. Very popular amongst a lot of groups of people. So thank you very much, the Bay. A happy birthday to you, and may you have many more years here in Lancaster.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I wish you a very, very good morning and a very warm welcome to the Bay on our first birthday. Last year at this time we launched the station, and the gentleman who came up here to make our welcoming speech was our chairman, Hugh Henry, and I'm delighted to say he's here again with us this morning.
It really doesn't seem like a year since I was standing here in some trepidation at our launch. A great deal's happened since then. We have, I believe, become part of the fabric of the region, and I think that we've brought some enjoyment, interest, fun into people's lives in Lancaster, around Morecambe Bay, Kendal, South Lakeland, Ulverston and Barrow, and I dare say some places even further afield than those I've mentioned.
I think the hallmark of any radio station is that it fulfills a number of different requirements. First of all, it's got to entertain, because that's the way you get an audience, isn't it? And above all, the Bay, thanks to the sort of playlist and thanks to the style of broadcasting, has demonstrated its attractiveness to the punters of North Lancashire, of South Cumbria. And as I read it, as I understand it, and I do follow the broadcasting press, its success is just about second to none in the country. The Bay reaches not only a teenage, but also an adult market. In fact, it meets the whole sweep of the listenership. And in terms of reflecting the community, you've obviously been very, very successful indeed in bringing in support and advertising. I think that boils down to one thing, actually, it's trust.